In the meantime, Nigeria's President, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, joined a host of Christian faithful to worship in one of the Anglican churches in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. In his goodwill message after the session, Dr. Jonathan called on the Nigerian clergy not to allow politicians plunge the country into chaos as they want to do. The president said that the country does not belong to politicians alone and called on the men of God to continue to pray for the reign of terror to stop. He also cited examples of events in countries like South Sudan and Pakistan and pledged that his administration will continue to do its best to ensure that the country does not degenerate into crisis. Our State House correspondent Chritian reports.
This time every year, the Church of the Advent in the Federal Capital Territory plays host to the President and members of the First Family. This day, they join the procession for Christmas Day service as early as 9 o'clock in the morning. Apart from those popular carols that rent the air at a time like this, there were also praise songs for Thanksgiving. First Lady read the first lesson from the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verses 2 and 7, while the President read the second lesson from the book of Hebrews.
For to us a child is born, to us a son is given.
Primate of the Anglican Church chose to speak on joy and peace that Christ brought as they affect Nigerians.
Do not join anybody to cause trouble, because you may be a recipient of the evil of the trouble. Do not join anybody to cause confusion, because we have nowhere to go. Some of you don't have international passport, do you? Oh yes, there are some of you don't have international passport. And the people who are telling you to do this, do that, not only that they have international passport, they have bank account, they have houses abroad, they can go and stay there. And at the end of the whole matter, they come back.
Then President Jonathan's Christmas message. He calls on the church to continue to pray for Nigeria, promising to do his best, especially in the midst of challenges and unwarranted criticisms.
So for us at this time, especially one way the politicians who think that we own this country begin to think about our next election and doing what we ought not to do, making statements we're supposed not to make, writing letters we're supposed not to write. We use this Christmas period to call on our clergymen, our statesmen, who really own this country, because this country belongs to our statesmen, our traditional rulers, our religious leaders, our men, our women, our youth. Nigeria does not belong to any politician or group of politicians.
The prayers are that the blessings of Christmas come into every home, giving Nigerians the ability to overcome the challenges, even in the new year just ahead. Chukuma Onebs, Channels Television News.